welcome back to Mike's Miniatures, the place for all things mini wargaming, and in today's video, I've been thinking about combat patrols, guys, and battle force boxes. So I've just been thinking about it, and I kind of wondered what's the history with Deathwatch and their combat patrols and battle boxes, and surprisingly, we've had quite a few, and they actually look really good. So we have, like, it looks like one of the original ones, the battle force boxes, with is Deathwatch Watchblade Task Force, which, as you can see, it came with a rhino, some Space Marine biker units, and then a lot of Deathwatch veterans and some Deathwatch Terminators, and the Watchmaster leading the battle force right here. This is a super cool list right here. I wish we still had something like this for the Deathwatch here. This was back in 2016, in the good old days. Almost before, actually that is before I got into the hobby, or close to the time that this box was around. So I'm sad that I missed out on it, but this is still a really cool box. The closest thing we have to it today is the Ordo Xenos Imperial Agents Battle Force box, and so it's not technically a Deathwatch box at all. It still has the Deathwatch veterans, the Corvus Black Star, and then the rest is just Imperial agents for that army. Still a cool box. If you can find it at your local hobby store, I would probably still get this, even if you aren't going to play an Imperial Agents army. Having this box will still give you enough of the different units that you can ally into almost any Imperium force, including the Deathwatch veterans, which I feel the Deathwatch veterans now, if you're doing that army, make the bulk of the value of this box right here. But Games Workshop has allowed Deathwatch to have two deal boxes, basically, beginning with the Start Collecting Deathwatch back in 2017 is when they announced. If we were to get this box today, you would call, like Ray Knights, you would say this is the clearance bin. Has the Dreadnought, Vindicator Dreadnought, looks like two five-man Deathwatch veterans, and then Watch Captain Artemis leading the force right here. Awesome box. Wish we still had it. It would be amazing to have something like that, and it would be also awesome if we would have our newest Combat Patrol box of Deathwatch actually back on the shelves. For one reason or another, it seems that Games Workshop within the last year have just discontinued this box, and they don't. If you're lucky to find it in your local hobby store or anything like that, and you want to have a Deathwatch army, this, even though it was hailed as probably the worst of the Combat Patrol boxes, I would still get this box. If anything, it has enough stuff so you can get a relatively decent start to a Deathwatch army, and it has the upgrade sprues in there that you could upgrade the shoulder pads and things like that. I mean, you have the basis to get started with an Indomitor kill team and a Fortis kill team, and then two named characters. That's awesome. I really wish we still had this around, but I thought after a while, why can't I just think about what I would want in a Deathwatch Combat Patrol now? And I thought, hey, technically I could just do that, no problem. We only have a few simple basic rules for Combat Patrol, and that being that the box should be at or under 500 points. There's a few that go over, but typically that's the general rule of thumb that Games Workshop has for Combat Patrol. And that the models within the box, so if you take into account the cost of them, to buying them separately, and then put them in a Combat Patrol, which is now at a fixed price of $170, we need to maintain somewhere between a 20 and 35% off if you were to buy them all separate. That's generally the ballpark window that Games Workshop likes to keep it at for discounts. And then obviously all the Combat Patrols need to fit a theme for the army that they're going to have that would best represent them moving forward. And so in Deathwatch, obviously, they're elite veterans of Space Marines that go hunting aliens, and we see this in the newest box here we have now with Kill Team 2 World, which in this one we now have the brand new Deathwatch Veterans boxes. Still get Kill Team of 5, and so if they follow the pattern that I'm expecting them to do, when when Games Workshop finally stops making Tomb World, they're still going to have the different kill teams, and they're going to release them separately. I think they're still going to do Deathwatch veterans as boxes of 5 with these new guys, and they're going to price them at a $65 US for a box of 5 models. Seems kind of on brand of what they would do, and so I'm just working under that assumption that a box of 5 is 65. And so keeping that in mind, I kind of came up with a few ideas for Combat Patrol, and this is the first one, with 10 Deathwatch veterans, the Watchmaster, and an Invictor tactical warsuit. Comes to about 410 points, and this still gives you about a 30% off. It basically sums up to, you get the Invictor tactical warsuit is almost free for the Combat Patrol. It's basically discounted, and this is just a first idea with the vehicle. And then we have the other one where we have the new Deathwatch veterans, Watch Captain Artemis, and a Redemptor Dreadnought. This comes to about 450 points, and it basically, again, you're basically getting a vehicle for a percentage, quite a very hefty discount, almost free right here. But Games Workshop is never going to want to do another Deathwatch army that will include a vehicle. I'm just basically theory-crafted that from the old Combat Patrol and kind of wish how it would work. But if you remember back in my how to play a Fortis kill team, we know that with 4 boxes you can create 3 kill teams with models left over for the Fortis section right here. That being Intercessors, Hellblasters, Infernus, and Desolation Marines. So knowing this, I kind of took that into consideration, that Games Workshop won't give us another vehicle in the Combat Patrol because that's too good of a deal. So do Deathwatch veterans, a Watchmaster, and then get 5 Intercessors and 5 Hellblasters. You'd have to make it a legal Fortis kill team, take 1 Hellblaster and use the bits from the Intercessor box to make him into a regular Intercessor. But that basically creates a very good deal box. This is 465 points, and you're basically getting the Hellblasters for free, basically, out of this box, and maybe the Watchmaster with the deal, assuming, again, that new Deathwatch veterans are $65 a pop, and the Assault Intercessor, not the Assault, the Intercessors and Hellblasters each would be about $35.50, because they're half of a 10-man squad box, and each 10-man box is $65 right now. So this is probably the most realistic of what I think the Deathwatch Combat Patrol, if we get one for next year for 11th edition, this is probably what it's going to look like. But I love to theorycraft. If we don't get the Deathwatch veterans, unfortunately, and they discontinue them after they stop doing Tomb World, what on earth are we going to do? I think Games Workshop will still, if they were to create a Deathwatch Combat Patrol without the Deathwatch veterans, still give us a Watchmaster, maybe give us a vehicle like an Invictor tactical warsuit, and then just give us 5 of each of the boxes, Infernus, Infiltrator, and Hellblaster, and you can create a Fortis kill team out of that with a model or 2 left over. That would come to about 400 points. I think this is a good idea if we were to have something like this, to have a vehicle, but since the Games Workshop hates vehicles, they'd probably do something more along these lines right here, where you have the same for the Fortis kill team, your Watchmaster leader, and then probably do the weaker of the kill teams, the Spectrus kill team, because literally you just get a box of Infiltrator and Coursers, because you can make the 2 in the same box, and then just add a half sprue of Reavers, and bada bing, bada boom, there's enough models there for your Spectrus kill team. And you have a few models left over to prevent it from being a full legal list, but Games Workshop could easily adapt rules for Deathwatch to fit the theme for Combat Patrol. This would also be about 400 points, and how I would probably go with it right here. But again, this is still the box that I would hope that they would come out with at the bare minimum if we don't have a vehicle. 2 Deathwatch veterans, Watchmaster, and then Intercessors and Hellblasters to basically create your Fortis kill team. This would be an excellent deal for Deathwatch, and I hope this is what we see in the future. Let's see if I'm right when it comes to 11th edition, and if we ever see another Combat Patrol or deal box for Deathwatch. Leave a comment down below, guys, if you have another army that you would like me to kind of theory craft a Combat Patrol or deal box like that for your faction. And I'd love to get ideas from you guys and hearing what you have to say. I'm amazed with how many of you watch and follow. It's been amazing, and for those of you who have used the links in past videos for purchases that support the channel, thank you so much. I hope that I can continue to earn you guys' support with these videos, and until next time, guys, I've been Mike, this is Mike's Miniatures, and bye-bye.